morning, amigos. It's Wednesday morning, and it was a crazy night last night. But everything went fine. There was no problems. We just run into those issues with not having enough gas to actually get out of that area where we were at. You know, I was able to tow a team close to a gas station, so everything was fine. Team had booked a room at a hotel in this town in Glendale. So they went to the hotel, then I just found a nice campsite. It was kind of spooky last night because it's a state park, but there's not a soul here, nobody. Actually, I got here at 2 o'clock in the morning, but everything was fine, man. Set up my tent, went right to sleep, man. I was so tired. I'm gonna pack up, I'm gonna meet up with the guys and get something to eat, and we're almost there, man. 100 miles left to the Pacific. Almost mission accomplished, almost. 100 more miles. All right, get Scarlett all packed up, ready to rock and roll. Let's go.
This is the Wolf Creek Inn. This is where both Tim and Greg stayed last night. And I just came and met them here. They were still serving breakfast. They told me, man, you gotta eat here. The food is insane. So I actually ate here. It's a restore house. And I gotta tell you guys, this got the best omelet I've had in the entire trip. What's going on, Mr. Tim?
Hey man, trying to get a little internet.
You know how old this place is?
I don't know how old it is, but I know it's the oldest inn in Oregon.
It's so well kept and maintained.
Yeah, look at the pictures.
Yep.
So this is what, 1922 to 25, 1950s, 1900, 1930s, same dining room.
And you stayed here, you know, the accommodations.
Yeah.
Really cool.
It was great. The room was great. You want to see my room? It's upstairs.
You still have the key?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
Sure. This is where
Oh man, look at this.
bed's comfortable.
This is perfect to come with your spouse, brother.
This room is famous because Clark Gable stayed in it.
Oh
So it's
wow.
called the Clark Gable room. It's got the biggest bed in the whole place.
Makes you feel important, right? That's awesome.
All right, so we're gonna go get some gas. Other than that, we're ready to rock and roll. Beautiful place, man. Wish I would have stayed here, but I'm definitely gonna come back. I know my wife will be excited if I come with her, so that will be my next plan when I come over here. Let's go, guys. What do you say we do some riding? You guys ready to touch the Pacific or what?
Yeah, baby.
Huh? Hey, I made a promise
What's that?
with the audience.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna jump in the water. Is anybody with me on this one?
Yeah, well.
I don't see too very. They're very convinced about making it to the Pacific. You're in? There we go. We got one in.
I'm just gonna film you guys.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeehaw! Back on the dirt, baby. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I can't believe it. We're so close. It is almost surreal, man, to know that we are this close. You know, it's funny. These trails remind me a lot of the beginning of the TAT in Andrews, where we did it. I know the TAT now starts in West Virginia, but when we started last year in Andrews, North Carolina, this reminds me a lot of those first trails in that area, Tellico Plain. This is almost like going back to the beginning. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. I'm loving it. That's not McDonald's, if you're wondering, okay? That's me. Any similarities with McDonald's advertisement, it's just a coincidence. Woo, man, this thing is steep. Fun. Me like it, like it, like it. Oh, look, guys, we got to the top of a mountain. And as you can see, I'm gonna show you guys. Let me stop. I want to show you how hazy it is. Let me get on top of this log right here, if I can. So I can see to both sides. And look
Look how hazy it is. And on that side too. Extremely hazy. Nice. Very nice indeed. The trail is fun. The vistas are amazing. Fun trails, amazing vistas. Is there anything else you can throw in the mix? Nice weather too. Yeah, of course. That's the third element. Nice weather. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's a little warm. Actually, I'm sweating a little bit, but it's not. I don't feel actually like I'm overheating or anything. It's just the breeze is actually nice and cool. But I don't know. It's probably in the mid 80s right now. The thing is, it's so dry up here that it's not the same humid heat like in Florida. You don't feel like you're being cooked alive. It's great, man. The three elements are there, man. Fun trails, beautiful vistas, great weather, and an amazing goal for the end of today's ride, which is the end of the Trans-America Trail in the Pacific. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard to top this one off. All right, so we have another challenge.
We gotta go all the way back.
I mean,
It's like 15 miles, man.
this is crazy. All right, guys, so this is the scoop. That gate's locked. There is no way around it. They put big ass boulders on both sides, so you cannot, go around it either. We look at the GPS, we look at the routes, every trail, none of it leads to the other side. This is the only one. The only one, which means we have to go back all the way to where we started. About 20 miles, some pretty intense off-road, but doable. So it is what it is, part of the adventure. We're gonna keep going. No biggie. We'll be behind an hour, but nobody's waiting for us in Port Ox for the Pacific, right? It's the only thing that is waiting for us, the Pacific?
Seafood.
And seafood. Don't worry, man. We're almost there, buddy.
Do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, it is a public road. There is no reason why this thing needs to be locked. It's just absolutely no reason. I mean, it's not a terrible detour, but still. I mean, we rode for 45 minutes. Some of the trail is a little technical, especially the beginning. Now, the beginning was super steep, which on this bike, going up a very steep and rocky road is easier than going down. So basically just I had to climb on my handlebars and maintain the momentum of first gear for like 3 miles, man, climbing that mountain. And I was like, okay, don't stop, because if you stop the bike, man, it just rolls back down and you can lose your balance. Now I'm gonna have to do it going downhill. That's not a very fun thing. Since like on the last couple of days, we've been throwing a couple of curveballs, but everything is fine, man. We'll be all right and we will prevail. So we found a bypass. It's a 14-mile bypass. So we're gonna go around, this section that we just couldn't do and reconnect back to the TAT. All right, so we make a quick stop at a gas station because both Greg and Tim had already burned some gas just going up and down the mountain. As we were on the gas station, Greg was talking to somebody. They say that there is the likelihood of that gate being closed could be due to fire. If that is the case, it means that it could be other gates that could be closed due to fire. So what we're gonna do is we're riding towards the next intersection with the TAT, as I said before. We're gonna get on the TAT, but if we do find another closure, we're gonna go back out into the road again, and that's it, man. We're gonna just hit the pavement all the way to the Pacific, because there's no point in trying to hit the TAT and being bounced back by closures. So that's it. That's our plan. Hopefully it won't be the case. Hopefully we'll be able to get on the TAT and just continue all the way to Port Orford. But if it doesn't, well, we have a plan B. Just gotta adjust, adapt, and move on. Man, this road is actually so fun, man. Very twisty. Very, very twisty. Too bad it's so smoky and so dry, man. It's so dry, man. This land is so thirsty for water. It's like, it's gasping for water, man. It's crazy. It seems we're getting close. Okay, so this is the TAT. It's just another paved road from the TAT, but it's the TAT nonetheless. Okay, we're back on the off-road again. Let's hope we don't find any more closures. Oh shit. No freaking way. I just said that. Are you kidding me? No. No, it's gotta due to fire, man. It's gotta be due to fire. I'm just saying, no more closures. And look at this shit. Greg is gonna be like, are you freaking kidding me? Funny thing is, I'm just saying that right now, and the first thing I encounter, without even finishing the phrase, is a closure. I mean, right here we could go around, but the thing is, if we go around, are we gonna find another closure at the other end, and then we're gonna have to turn around? I don't know, man. This is just too dicey. Okay, there is a note here. Let's see what it says. A68. I don't know what it says. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh wow, look at that.
Okay, so this is open actually.
What's the note say?
It says something, it's like a personal note to somebody about the key, and you know, it doesn't actually explain anything about why it's closed, but it's not closed. I mean, it's unlocked. All right, we decided we're gonna get through and hope that there's no more closures. This is a very fun trail, man. Woohoo! Look at those deeps, man. So fun. Another one. Woo! It's like a roller coaster. Another roller coaster. It's getting very narrow and very, but it's so much fun. The good thing, man, it's a lot of shade, so it doesn't feel as warm, man, because it's getting very hot, very hot. It's like a motorcycle ADV fun park. Such a fun trail, man. Whoa. Oh man, look at it. So it's good because we're getting off the very dry, you know, section. It's getting more foliage, green. The smell of the pine trees, man. I still can't smell the Pacific, but hopefully soon.
Yeah, soon.
I think my lens is probably already scratched. I've hit so many branches. Look at this. It seems to be blocked right there. So if it was, you see that we were coming here, the reason why I decided not to go on this one, that's where you waited, is because it stops too. And now this one stops too. And now there is a connection right here, so, but there is no mark of the trail here. I don't know what happened on this last couple hundred miles of the TAT on the track. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, usually they go along the way, the actual trail. This thing, you know, since yesterday, it just separates from the trail, goes back into the trail. You never know whether you are in the right place or not.
Seems like it keeps going, but I mean, I can't see around the next corner. You want to do it?
Yeah.
You got your helmet still on?
Sure. Oh wow, I don't think anybody's been riding here, bro. Well, it keeps going. Let me just go a little further and see.
All right, Dean just went ahead. He says a little gnarly, but it continues. So I'm gonna try to pass through here. It's a very tight fit. Yep, I can see what is it by gnarly. Alright, that was bad, but not terrible. I have a bug standing on the tip of my nose, and I'm gonna get it off because I can. Okay, you're coming up now, buddy. It's not only the trail, it's you're being hammered by branches. Yeah, this is just
Video. It's like a video game.
I don't know, I'm gonna try to go that way and back, see if I can turn around, but
Yeah.
once again, we've been punked by this track, man. I mean, I don't know what the heck is going on. We're completely off the trail. The tracks doesn't match. Neither one of the tracks look like it's actually going into a continuous trail. They both look like dead ends.
Yeah.
So it's impossible to read this correct. It's the only time since I started the TAT that this shit's happening.
Right, yeah.
Where you cannot really understand what the track is taking you.
Yeah.
So far it's been just dead on. And now, you know,
True.
so we gotta go back. And seriously, guys, I don't know what the heck is going on. I would like to get the opinion of people who's done the TAT and tell me what the heck is going on here on this Oregon section. You know, because we're following Sam's GPS tracks and it's been flawless all along. And since yesterday, man, it's been a freaking nightmare. I mean, I don't mind doing trails like this, but if they lead or they follow the TAT, I'm fine, you know. But the problem is you get into trails and they don't follow the trail, you know. That is why we're getting so freaking frustrated, you know. It's not the trails itself. I'm actually happy to go to trails like this if I know I am on the TAT, but you know, it's constantly deviating from it.
I think this part's just washed out. It definitely gets nicer, and it definitely follows the line.
Let's do it, man.
Don't hold it against me if we go a mile.
No,
in there,
do
it's
it.
fucking dead end, so.
We're putting the A in ADV. All right, may the force be with you.
Thank you, man. Hopefully this will be alright.
It'll be fine.
Okay. We believe that this could be it, so we're gonna give it a shot. So far, this is looking more like the TAT, like what we were doing before. So let's hope that this is it. Our spirits are high, man. We're just a little frustrated, but our spirits are high. The gods are putting a little, you know, a few challenges are, you know, on our way. Right before we hit our goal, we just have to overcome it, man. Just little obstacles, we just have to overcome it. We're not gonna let them deter us after doing over 7,000 miles on the Trans-American Trail when we only have less than 40 miles to the Pacific, right? Doesn't make any sense. So this is what I have to say to the trail demons. Go f yourself. Now this is a beautiful trail. I feel like I'm really close to the Pacific coast. The ferns, the deep foliage, beautiful pine trees. It's getting cooler, man. So nice. Oh man, look at these big ass redwoods. Whoa. Woo! It's so beautiful. I knew we were gonna be rewarded in more ways than one. It's incredible. Definitely not it. I mean, definitely not it.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it, man. Do you think you guys can help me, you know, throw it to the other side? Huh?
We're gonna move that?
Yeah, we're gonna move it. Hey amigos, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure to share this video, give it a thumbs up, and let us know what you think on the comments section below. Thanks again for watching, and right on amigos!